Hi everyone, welcome back to another video with the Scottish Squirrel channel. And yeah, this is just quite a small video, just a few bits that I've purchased from Amazon over the last week and just a few bits that I found at the co-op this morning. So I'll start with the little home bits. I found this garlic press on Amazon. I've never had a garlic press. I just chopped all my vegetables up, but this one is really good. It's actually quite small for a garlic press, as garlic presses go, but you just put that in there and squeeze. You have to squeeze quite hard and then the garlic comes out there. I know, you probably know what a garlic press is, but it's a novelty to me because I've never had one. And yeah, it's actually really good. And I think it's actually making the flavour of the garlic more pronounced. I think anyway, on my dishes. So yeah, I was glad to see that. And it was $8.99 from Amazon, but I think Amazon prices are always a little bit more expensive and things, and I couldn't find one anywhere else that was any cheaper. But I'm glad I bought that one because it's small and it doesn't take up much room, and it works. So I'm happy with that. And another new thing I bought was this zester, just to zest lime and like citrus fruit peels and things like that. But I think you can also do like spices like ginger, and you can do nuts like Brazil nuts or chocolate or cheese. I think it's one of, you can use it for most things, and it's one of the ones that I actually zested a lemon the other day, and it was amazing. It was so easy, because you get the grater, when you get a cheese grater, and then you get a zesty bit on the cheese grater, and you're just sitting there zesting away. Nothing is happening, about a pile of mush is happening on the grater, and you never get any of the zest. But this thing is just brilliant. And I think this was about £8 or £7, and it's got a nice little hole here where I can just hook it up. And yeah, it's not very exciting, but it's exciting for me. I was quite happy with that, to finally get one. And I also picked up a salad spinner. There's a box, and here's the salad spinner, and it's actually demonstrating some salad at the minute from lunchtime. It's got some salad already in it, but I was just so fed up with like washing salad, and then you have to shake it, and then you're still eating bits of soggy salad. But this spinner is totally amazing, because it just totally just dries off your leaves, and it's just amazing. And it's great for also, like, if you've watched my previous Asda haul, I got like bags of spinach and kale and spring greens, and usually if I'm not going to eat them within the next few days, I will wash them, lay them out to dry on baking trays with paper towels, and like try and dry them all so that they don't go all frostbitten in the freezer. And now I don't have to do that. I don't have to waste the paper, and I don't have to waste the time. I just wash them and salad spin them, and that's what I've done. I've just frozen lots of bags of stuff. And yeah, just with this salad spinner, I just love it. I know, how sad is that? But one of my new favourite gadgets is this salad spinner. And the last time I had a salad spinner was when I was a young, well, when I was a kid. My mum had a salad spinner, because I think they're still fashionable now, but they're quite a retro thing, a salad spinner, I think. But never mind. And the other thing I got from Amazon was a sushi making kit. It's got the mats, and it's got the paddle boards and chopsticks, and after I've done this haul, I'll open it all out and put it on the table and like see what's in it. And I bought this for, well, making sushi. I got some sushi rice and some seaweed from Asda, my previous haul, and yeah, just going to make sushi. I've made it before. I used to have a mat many years ago, but no idea where it is now. And this was on a lightning offer for £8 in Asda, £8 something from Asda. It was like about half price. It says. So I've not opened it, and I'll open it in a few minutes. And the other thing I picked up was this Mrs. Dash garlic and herb seasoning. I've got the original blend one, which is like got pepper and lemon and things like that in it, lots of seasonings, and it's actually really good. It actually stops me putting salt on, like for homemade fries, like potatoes, or homemade, or anything like, you need salt, I guess, or salads and stuff like that. I'll just put some of the Mrs. Dash on, and then I don't need salt, which is really good because that just kind of fills in the gap where you would be tasting salt with more flavour, which is good. So I thought this garlic and herb one would be really nice, especially to put on like pasta, so, or rice, or potatoes, things like that. But I think pasta would be really nice with that, the sprinkling of that, and then you don't need to add salt. And the last thing I found on Amazon was this Better Than Bouillon, no chicken base. It says vegetarian, but it is vegan. There's no animal ingredients in it, as it says there. Is it going to do? Is it going to do it? Certified vegan, it says. And yeah, it's the only thing I will say, it is actually quite high in salt. But I was only going to use a little bit at a time and not use it all the time. It's just for like if I want to make some plant-based chickeny type soups, things like that. I've already made a soup. What soup did I make? Oh, I made a cockaliki soup, which is, excuse the name, cockaliki, excuse that name, but it is Scotland's national soup. And yeah, I used some of this no chicken base in it, and it made it nice and chickeny, but with, obviously, it's just made with seasoned vegetables, but it is actually quite salty, so I only just use a little bit, and I won't use it all the time. So Better Than Bouillon, so 1 teaspoon equals 1 stock cube, or 1 8-ounce can. And I'm sure this is an import from America, because we don't normally get things like that here. That's why I had to buy it from Amazon. And for the bits I got from the co-op, you've already seen my salad, my baby leaf salad, because that's what's in the salad maker. We had that for lunch, and just a little bit left. I'll probably put that little bit that's left in my son's lunch box for tomorrow. And I picked up the salad cress because I was making a vegan tofu mayonnaise sandwich, that's what it was, and I just wanted to sprinkle some cress over it. So that's just one of them cheap little cresses, and a packet of basil, which the basil actually looked quite nice today. Usually it's got like dark spots all over it, so I was like, we'll buy that. But it's actually looking really bright and green for once. And a little packet of cherry tomatoes. We've got about 5 or 6 cherry tomatoes left from our Asda order, and that was like out of 2 punnets, so I think me and my daughter eat a lot of cherry tomatoes, so I picked this one up for this week. And 2 other bags of the classic crispy floret salad, just to have for lunches. It's got the date the 14th, so these 2 should be fine for during the week. And there's just another cucumber. And in the co-op at the minute, they're having a price drop on their Grow range, which is the plant-based eating range. So they had a lot of things in that were reduced, which I haven't tried before. I'm not sure if I might have tried this Grow Tender Mince, and it's usually £3, but it was £1.75. So it's got that date on it, which should be okay if we eat it next week, but it will go in the freezer if we don't eat it into the date. And yeah, that was £1.75, usually £3. And this one is actually quite a nice mince. And other things in the price drop. I'm not sure why they had a price drop on their plant things, but oh well. So they had these Grow quarter pounders, which you get 2 in, and these were £1.45. They were obviously price dropped from a lot more than that, and we've got 2 packs of them. And they had these beet burgers, I think just made with sweet beets, lentils, chickpeas and carrots, and these were £1.45 too. And I love the colour. I think the colour looks great, so I'll be looking forward to trying these, because I haven't tried any of this stuff, because usually it's really quite expensive and I just give it a miss because I don't want to pay so much. And they had these Grow chunky veg pastries. These were 80p each, and they're normally about £1.80 each. So I got 3 of them for dinner. We'll just have these with some baby new potatoes I got from Asda, and some vegetables on the side with some gravy. And these will make a dinner. at one point, and if we don't eat them within date, they'll go in the freezer because I'm sure they'll be fine. And other things in our plant range was these onion and garlic dips, rich and creamy with onion, garlic and chives, and that's vegan too, and these were reduced as well. So yeah, they're about 67 pence, something like that, just the same as these plant-based coleslaws. These were 67 pence, reduced from £1.50, and my daughter's been in this one for lunch. So yeah, I got 3 packs of them, because why not? At 67 pence. We only normally would just buy like one every month or so, because they're £1.50 each and it's quite expensive. But yeah, we'll just have them next week. My daughter will make short work of them in her sandwiches, her salad sandwiches. She loves things like that, or we have it at the side of our dinner or something like that for the price. I thought, why not? And for bread things, I got one of these little seeded bread. I thought this would be nice for my tofu mayonnaise sandwiches that I was making. And one of our usual, oh, it doesn't say it here, it's been opened obviously, because sliced tiger bloomer, and that's suitable for vegetarian and vegans as well. And here it is in the packet in its tub. So yeah, we had that because we had a few slices for lunch. And these bagels are new from the New York bakery. They're sourdough bagels. My son was wanting bagels, but they were quite expensive in the Co-op. They were like £1.80 for just like normal bagels, for the Warburton bagels and the New York City bagels, and that was quite dear, I thought. And these New York bagels were £2 each, but they were reduced to £1.42, so I picked up these two, and they were sourdough, so I thought we'll try these and see what he thinks. And he said it just tasted like a bagel. So that was helpful of him. They do smell like sourdough in the packet, but he says it tastes like bagels. And I'll probably put this packet in the freezer, and I'll put this bag in the fridge, and then they'll be fine for a few days, because when we've put bagels in our fridge before and they've lasted a few days over their best before date, and they've been perfectly fine, just like fresh, because our fridge is really good. I think it is anyway. And I picked up some of these Nordic oat drinks again. If you've seen my previous haul, then you'd have seen these in it that I bought from the Co-op last week. And these are on offer because they're new. I think they're on offer because they're new. They go out of offer after tomorrow, because they're on offer till the 11th. And they're £1, and they're going to be like £1.80 after. So I picked up 5 just to stock up, because it is so creamy, and it's really, really, really good milk, and it doesn't split in your coffee or your tea. It's really nice in there, and even just to drink it, it's like drinking a nicer glass of fresh milk, put it that way. It tastes much better than dairy milk in our opinion. My daughter loves it too, and yeah, it's a very strong contender to be maybe trump the Oatly barista milk. It's up there anyway, that's how good it is. Oatly barista milk and the tea and coffee are absolutely amazing. But yeah, this one is quickly going to be probably going to become my new favorite, because it is just so good. I don't know how they make it. It's organic, it's all natural ingredients, and yeah, it's just a really tasty milk. And I might be tempted to go out tomorrow when we take our dogs for a walk on the way back, to pop back in and see if they've got any more for £1, just to stock up, because their dates are, what's the date on them? The dates are for the end of May, but we go through on average about 1 milk a day, or 1 milk for a day and a half with the 3 of us, so they're not going to be hanging around our fridge for long. So anyway, that's just all the little bits that I picked up, and I was happy to see all these little bits. Not all going to have all these burgers and pies and the mints all in the 1 week. I think a lot of it's going to go in the freezer It's going to, yeah, of course it's going in the fridge. But I'm probably going to freeze it and then just keep it until I want something quick. Because I much prefer making and cooking my own stuff like this. So anyway, I hope you are all well and you all had a lovely weekend, and hopefully I'll see you in my next video. And if you enjoyed this video and you like things like this, like hauls and meals and stuff like that, then consider subscribing and giving my video a like would be amazing, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye. Oh, and before we go, I forgot I was going to show you inside of the sushi kit. So inside of the sushi making kit, you get 2 of the bamboo rolls, which you use to help you roll up the sushi to nice tightness. Not that I'm an expert, of course. But with this kit, you do get a PDF, or I think it's something like a PDF. Yeah, a beginner's guide. You get a PDF file, online sharing link to which explains how you do it basically, and you get a paddle board and a spreader, and you get these chopsticks, and the chopsticks actually look quite nice. Oh, those poor fish. There's not going to be any fish in my sushi. It's all going to be vegetables and rice. So yeah, I thought this was actually quite a nice sushi kit for the price, so quite happy with that. And I'll see you, I'm definitely going now, I'll see you later.